Brek did a really wonderful job of fighting a lot of the hard battles and getting things set up for a program to be sustainable here at Westlake.
Because he was here at kind of the beginning of
Yeah.
the school being, was he the first director here at Westlake?
He was the first director.
Okay.
Yep. So he started here in 2009 when the school opened. And during his time here, they won 2 state championships. And they went to Grand Nationals once in 2016 with, I think it was The Siege is the show that they did that year. So, and they did the Rose Parade the year before I got here. So they'd done several things, and the program was a good program when I arrived. But Brek really set up things for success so that someone could come in and continue that. It wasn't like Snake River where I had to start from scratch. It was like, okay, there's a high expectation at this school, and the kids know how to do band, and they sound good. I remember the first Wind Symphony that year, like those kids sounded so good. But by no means was this like a little program. It was a big established program that was already like pretty hard hitting.
When you interviewed for the job, did they kind of tell you what to expect with it as far as like, this is where we're at, this is where the program's at, this is, the success we've had, did you kind of know about that from other directors around that you knew, or like, where did you kind of get your context of what you were walking into? I
have an easy time talking to people. And so I will cold call people that I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And so I spent time talking to people, even if I didn't know them, like, hey, what do you know about Westlake High School? So I walked into it having a pretty good idea of what this program was all about, and I had observed things over the years. They did make that very clear in the interview process. I mean, the first interview panel was probably 10 people or so, between band parents, admin, the athletic director, stuff. I mean, it was a big panel kind of thing. The panel was a big panel, but they kind of gave me a history of how the boosters work and where the band had been, all those things. So it was pretty clear to me before walking into that, though, what I was getting into.
You didn't come in first day and feel like you were like overwhelmed or blown away by unexpected things?
No. And I felt like I could handle the ensembles. The thing that was probably the hardest for me is the marching band, because it was such a step up from anything that I had personally had to work with.
Yeah.
That was a big challenge. But at the same time, it had been set up well, and the kids knew how to learn drill. They knew how to do the marching band thing. So really, I think I learned a lot from that first year of kids. They taught me a lot.